Good evening. Welcome to another live feed on which I'm YouTube channel. We get into something different. I usually read books and stuff like that. We get into a person, a gentleman, whoever's going to tune in probably don't know about. But he played college basketball for Syracuse. He used to be the Orangeman, now he's Syracuse Orange, named Pearl Washington. Dwayne Pearl Washington, the greatest show in college basketball history. And that's what this live feed is about, chronicling his greatness as a player. And also we're talking about what could have been. I'm saying? He's part of that infamous star-crossed curse 1986 NBA draft where a lot of talented players like Len Bias, who unfortunately passed away at that time in '86 due to drug overdose, and got guys like Brad Daugherty, who had a pretty good career. And I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. Chuck Person, I believe, was in that draft. Kenny Walker, Ron Harper, Dale Curry, Dennis Rodman, guys like that, Chris Washburn. That was a very interesting draft. It was very disappointing because a lot of the people that was in there in that draft should have been great. And Dwayne Pearl Washington was one of them. He's a great player coming out of Syracuse. He was a showman, where he ran the break, where he scored. You know, he's before my time. My brother went to go see it. Saw him. He's a Syracuse fan, and he always knew about Dwayne Pearl Washington, how great he was when he watched him on television. So he's before my time. I was born during that time he was playing. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'm talking about Dwayne Pearl Washington. If you look at the thumbnail, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Like I said, I don't know who's going to tune in. I'm just going to do the video anyway. Like I said, subscribe to the channel if you like it, the content. But I'm just continuing on with Dwayne Pearl Washington, because this is what this subject is about on my YouTube channel. Now, Dwayne Pearl Washington, he was born on January 6, 1964. Fortunately, he passed away actually 10 years ago. So as I propose to pay tribute to this gentleman, he's only 52 years old. 2016, he passed. He was a basketball player, National Basketball Association. He was 6'2", 190 pounds, point guard. Again, he's best known for his career as an All-American at Syracuse University. He was born in Brooklyn, New York. He passed away, unfortunately, in the Bronx, New York. He went to Boys and Girls High School in Brooklyn, New York. Played for Syracuse from 1983 to 1986. He was the first round, 13th overall pick in 1986 from the New Jersey Nets. The Nets used to be in New Jersey. Now they're in Brooklyn, but they used to play for the New Jersey Nets at the time. Right, thanks to the 15 people that are tuning in. If you like the content that I'm talking about, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. He was an All-American 1985, a second-team All-American UPI in 1986, third-team All-American AP NABC in 1986, three-time first-team All-Big East from 1984-1986. His jersey was retired. He wore number 31. He was a co-MVP the 1983 McDonald's All-American game. Parade All-American 1983, first team, second team Parade All-American 1982. So he grew up in the Brownsville section of New York City, where he acquired his nickname as an 8-year-old in a taunting campaign to Earl the Pearl Monroe. He was a playground legend, phenomenon from the Boys and Girls High School in Brooklyn. He was rated the #1 overall high school player in the United States in 1983. So his college career, that's where he made his name, his fame. He was the master of the shake and bake, in which he would leave his defensive position standing still while he drove by them for a layup. Utah Jazz point guard, Hall of Fame NBA player John Stockton named Washington as the toughest player he guarded at the 1984 U.S. Olympic Trials training camp. So yeah, he was drafted in 1986. Only played 2 seasons with the Nets. He averaged 9 points per game. Again, this guy should have been a great player. I'm gonna break down the reasons why he didn't have that much success in the NBA. So he went to the Miami Heat, selected Washington in their expansion draft. He was selected by the Miami Heat. Then he was released. They ended up playing in Rapid City Thrillers and San Jose Jammers in the CBA, Continental Basketball. So let's break down what happened. Why did he not succeed at the next level? First, we're going to talk about why he was so great, why he's so dynamic a player in college. That's what made him what he was. He was the greatest show in college basketball history because he transformed Syracuse University basketball into a national brand. Boosted the attendance by 30% with his mesmerizing New York City playground style, his shake and bake ball handling, human highlight film status, dramatic performances created unparalleled excitement, making him a cultural icon and ultimate showman of the era. His transformative style, a 6'2" guard from Brooklyn, was known for his high dribble, crossover, shake and bake moves. He left defenders standing still. One iconic moment that stood out from his career was 1984 when he hit a half-court buzzer beater against Boston College that was legendary offside as the moment where he started running off the court before the ball went in. He had a big impact on the Big East. Thanks for the 19 people tuning in. If you like the content that I'm talking about, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Deeply appreciate it. Impact on the Big East, Coach Jim Boeheim credited Pearl with elevating the Big East Conference, making it a marquee national attraction. The unparalleled attendance and fame drew massive crowds for Pearl Washington to the Carrier Dome, with 15 games attracting over 30,000 fans during his tenure. That was a record at the time. He had a showman personality. He was not just a passer, averaged 6.7 assists, but a showman. He was notoriously fearless even against Georgetown. And they was pressuring people, the defense, the way they defended, they were so great. So he was 3-time first team All-American, Big East All Big East selection. In fact, he's a 2-time All-American. So he was a great player. So those are great things that made Pearl Washington such a high draft pick coming out of college and being drafted by the New Jersey Nets. But what happened? What went wrong with this guy? Why he didn't become the great player? Why didn't that translate to the next level of basketball? Because once you get to the professional league, now you want to know how great you really are outside college. Unfortunately, he played 3 seasons in college. I mean, in the NBA, excuse me, in the NBA. He didn't play that long. He definitely did not have a long career. So we're going to break down why he didn't have a great career at the next level. Because that's where you got to show what you're really made of, as far as that's concerned. Played 2 seasons. No, his rookie year, he averaged 8.6 points a game, 8.6 points a game, 4.1 assists a game his rookie year, then 9.3 points a game the next year. Obviously, he was taking an expansion draft by Miami Heat, but he played in the CBA before retirement. Also, off the court, he had health issues. He had a brain tumor, which was removed, and Washington recovered. So we're gonna break down why Dwayne Pearl Washington wasn't what he was, what he should have been, what he could have been. I need more people to come on, man. Come on and tune in. We'll get it done anyway. All right, we're gonna break down why did Pearl Washington not succeed in the NBA like he did in college? Because he relied on exceptional ball handling and elite speed to dominate at Syracuse, but it did not translate to a more physical and faster NBA because his lack of a reliable jump shot, coupled with the lack of dedicated training, led to limited playing time and a loss of passion for the game. First, going to the research, game style mismatch. Pearl Washington's ability to drive and dominate in the lane did not work against larger, quicker NBA guards. 2, lack of an outside shot. Lacking a consistent 3-point shot made him less effective in a league that was increasingly prioritizing perimeter scoring. Physical condition. While standout in college, he did not maintain the conditioning necessary to excel at the next level, often arriving to pro teams out of shape. Adjustment to professionalism. He struggled to adjust to the 82-game schedule during the seasons that he played in the NBA, and the intense bench-driven nature of the NBA compared to college. Lastly, limited opportunity. After being drafted 13th overall in 1986, he struggled for consistent playing time with the New Jersey Nets and later with the Miami Heat before falling out of the league. So that's the reason why he was not as successful in the NBA as he was in college. But he was the greatest show. You had guys showmen like Pete Maravich, when he was with LSU back in like the 60s and during that period of time. Has a lot of showmen that could play. But no one, the greatest show was then Pearl Washington. I mean, he definitely was a showman of the highest order, but he did not translate that into the NBA. So it's a very short video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing the next 76 NBA Finals matchup between Phoenix and Boston. That book about the greatest game ever played. I'll be doing that later in the morning and do some more content tomorrow as well. That concludes this live feed looking at Dwayne Pearl Washington, why he was the greatest show in college basketball history, the reason why. I also talked about why he did not translate that same style of play to the next level. There are reasons why he didn't last in the league, unfortunately. So rest in peace to one and only Dwayne Pearl Washington. Passed away 10 years ago in 2016. Way too soon at age 52. So rest in peace to him. That's all I got to say about that. That's it for today. Be back tomorrow for more content. Subscribe to the channel. If you like the channel, subscribe to it. Hit the like button if you like it. If you enjoy it, subscribe. Do all you can to subscribe. I got good content coming. It's going to be coming strong. I got a lot of ideas what I'm going to be doing with the thumbnail to market my channel to be what it should be. It's not going to come overnight, but I'm going to work hard as I can to make this a successful channel. So all I got to do is just put in the work and see what happens from there. So I got to say. So I'm going to go end this video. Till then, talk to you tomorrow. So I think we said. That's it. I'm done. So till then, talk to you tomorrow.